Alright, we should be live and on the air, assuming everything has gone according to plan. I am really quickly, before I turn on the stream itself to my actual screen, going to do a quick check really quickly to make sure that the mic is still working, so you will likely hear for just a moment myself. On the air, assuming everything has gone... Yep, that is correct. We are working as we should. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the past live streams playlist for future reference. Alright, it has been a while, once again, since I've done anything. When I wrap up stream here, probably in like an hour or two, I'm going to put something out on the community tab. I'm hoping to get some kind of video out this week. Likely another just explanation of where I've been. It is once again something that is long overdue to just have a conversation about where I've been on YouTube, why I haven't been as active as I wanted to be, and as such, what the future of the channel is going to look like, because I have not been as active as I should have been, and to top it all off, even my streams are getting further and further apart. I only did one live stream in the entirety of June, and that was at the very start of it. That was the jump ship thing I did literally almost a month ago today. So, yeah, we are... I'm not doing what I want to do, so enough of that. We're here to play some Civilization, not... Good lord. Normally I play with music pretty high up. I'm gonna lower that a bit because my gosh, that was loud. Actually, I'm gonna lower it even more than I already had it. Hold up. 5% is probably good. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna make a new game. Because it is the weekend after the 4th of July, we're going to play as Harriet Tubman. I could either do Harriet Tubman or Ben Franklin. I feel like doing Harriet right now, though.
I never lost a passenger. Never crashed my train. Well, not many can say the same.
Alright. So, we're going to start as the Mississippians. A friend and I have been playing multiplayer again, and I started as Mississippian Harriet Tubman, which has been pretty fun. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna load it up to huge map size. I think I'm gonna stick with Continents Plus and Governor. That's fine. One thing I am gonna change is I usually have age length set to long, so the game takes a bit longer. It feels more like Civilization that way. Yeah, it helps make the ages feel longer and more like sandboxy, like the Civ that I enjoy playing. So I do enjoy Civ 7 a fair bit, a lot actually. I've put in 100-some hours, having fun with it still. And the updates have made it even better. And they're making steps to make this like a proper sandbox again for those who wanted that. Because I will say it did have like a more on-rails feel, which I found fun, but I understand that many people didn't. I'm going to turn the Revolts Crisis off because I don't like them. Because this is something that you can do now. I don't like the Revolts Crisis. Maybe on like a higher difficulty one just to challenge it, I'll leave it on, but now that I can get rid of it, I'd rather not mess with it. For Legacy Paths, I've already gotten all the achievements, so I don't need to worry about that. Actually, I haven't gotten the... No, I have gotten the Railroad Tycoon one. So I've gotten all the achievements for all of the Legacy Paths, but I just haven't fully gone through all of them. I got a Railroad Tycoon in one game, but I ended up winning through Ideology. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave them all active, honestly. Yeah, I think we're good. All right.
A new vision of the world rises from the mounds of Cahokia. The children of Redhorn and the Earthmaker shape the land as they see fit, building mountains out of plains and cities out of the wilderness.
I do strong...
As the burning arrow brings light to the darkness, the Mississippians bring new life to the world.
Thanks. Anyway, I do much prefer the new loading screen here, because I'll show it off for those who haven't seen it. We got our leader screen here. We got the Empire we're playing as, the unique stuff, unique units, unique traditions, and mementos, but I don't play with those because I don't like them. But I can turn them off if I don't want to use them. So. Alright, what are we dealing with here? I'm going to move down here because well, that could be a mistake because there are resources up here. That's an Empire resource. That's an actual city resource. That's an Empire resource. Okay. I'm gonna roll with this. I like having something on the water. I'm gonna beeline first for currency. Get their scout going, then we'll put a granary here. Can't get that yet. You can pet the dogs now for the scouts. Okay, so we are pretty far north. It's good to know. Let's get the scout up there so we can get that ball rolling. Got a second one, we'll send you that way. I've got more resources out this way. We're kind of like on a weird peninsula up here, I'm guessing, because we've got water on this side. And water this side, obviously. I don't have a government yet, so let's take the culture. Start mysticism so I can get my, I'm going with Classical Republic. If I want culture, if I want wonders, it's a good one because, I just got my government, but I wouldn't have that anymore. Whatever. Go with tool making. Now I can start prioritizing celebrations so that I have a government, and now that I can actually be kind of useful.
All are made of clay.
I always try to scan ahead, see if there's anything. Okay, there's another one of these. I won't. 7 more turns until I can do anything with that. Scan to see if there's anything else out here. There isn't. We're just going to keep moving this way. Alright. I'm just going to tell you guys to chill there for a minute, and then move them up. Oh, cool, we got 2. You guys can chill for another little bit, and then we're gonna go up here. So, I'm very happy that they finally added in large and huge maps. That honestly should have been in much sooner, but better than never, I suppose. Gold will be here quickly enough. Because that is really one of the biggest things that makes a Civ game a Civ game is large-scale maps. Because the old ones, you just explore them so quickly. They were decently sized. Like, I don't think they were, like, too small. But you could explore them relatively quickly. And not to mention, when the game first came out, the map generation was
blew.
kind of disappointing. It wasn't awful, but it definitely could have been better. Now it is.
There is another world, but it is in this one.
So I am definitely happy to have this system too. And we'll go for the gods. Start working with you guys to work with us. But the both map generation and map sizes are much better now, which I'm very appreciative of. Definitely makes exploring feel more worthwhile when you find some cooler generation and have more to actually see. Oh Lord, we got Confucius.
今子问智于语，斯为智矣。
Oh, you're kind of close by, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
How close? Oh my word, you were very close. Okay. Alright. I can work with this. Got a lot of resources here, so... we're gonna get you to go there. Please, no. Alright. The reason why I was so wary about Confucius, or am so wary about Confucius, is that he's gonna go crazy on the science if I don't beat him to it, which is gonna be very unlikely that I beat him to science. Which is gonna make, so what am I doing? This has better yields. That's gonna make Exploration Age and Modern Age very difficult because he's gonna bum rush the crap out of that science path. Which is gonna set him up nicely for space
The
space
spoken
age.
word conquers
Space race.
all thought. There is another world, but it is in this one.
And they'll get over it. just gonna accept some of these right now because I don't have a lot of influence to burn. Oh, Lord. Well, good news is they're kind of in the middle of nowhere on, like, one tile, so... be a little bit limited in what they can do. Have a retreat. These guys are friendly now. And I'm gonna start working my way up towards that. I have no idea that would not reveal anything. So he might be a problem going forward, especially once we get into the more sciencey stuff. We're gonna just start by having these guys play a little bit passive. I'm focusing more right now on oh, Lafayette.
Simplement, citoyen Lafayette, s'il vous plaît.
I'll be friendly. And he's the Greeks. Makes sense. Where did I meet you guys?
Do nothing which is of no use.
Oh, I see. They, pissed off the
Gungney.
Gungney peoples because they settled too close to them. Yeah, he already has crazy science going. I'll start with the resource capacity. I don't have a lighthouse yet, but I will at some point. I'm gonna first try to focus on getting my unique stuff. That way I don't miss out. And the agents, we've got plenty of time, hopefully. Already 30 turns in. My turns have not been the most productive. We got an army commander though, which is great. I will get started on Gerzerakin. Actually first I'll put a library here. Put that there, put that there, put that here. Oh, wait, actually. Use most of my gold to buy another settler, so I don't have to worry about making it. Got it. Sure. I'm gonna try to get this. That should be okay. I might put it here though because might get mad. Yeah, the friendly city-states can get aggressive if you settle too close to them, or the independent powers rather. They're not city-states yet, which is what happened initially to Confucius up here. But because I converted them into a city-state, they are actually friendly now. But oh, cool. I hope that doesn't make things too complicated for us, because I don't really have a military. Most of my production now was gonna... I have one warrior now. Most of my production has gone into buildings and soon-to-be wonders. I'm aware that Confucius has better science. Though not by much. I can turn that around. And I just ran smack dab in a trunk track.
Đêm nay ngọn gió mát trên đỉnh Phan Xiban và dòng chảy êm đềm tĩnh lặng của sông Hồng. Các ngươi đến đây.
I'll be friendly. I'm here to start beef. Okay, good. We did not aggro. I don't know what to do with you guys yet, so. We got our altar done. It's up to the fishing key. How close are we to another celebration? 30 turns. Okay. Actually... Cool with open borders? Yes. Already, good lord. So someone's doing better than Confucius, it would seem. Good for them.
When I was young, I thought that money was the most important thing in life.
Alright, so... I'm gonna go for the masteries next for some of these, and I'm gonna go down for... Infantry and the sword.
The king's cup was placed on a tumulus, with many arrows set about it.
A new continent area down here, and we got a camp. Excellent. Another civilization we got.
Yo soy Simón Bolívar, la mano que desbarata la tiranía y guía a las naciones a su libertad.
I'm actually not going to be friendly this time because I'm not going to learn anything. And also, I'm trying to save my influence to maybe go for Anybody contesting that? Nope, not yet. Good. You guys gonna go down there. I'm just gonna keep fortify for now. We got the hostels up here. Got here. Trunk tracks down this way. What are you building? I see. When the library is done, I can put those codices to work. Because I have none extra, but I will have another one here shortly. I'm trying to be very careful about not pissing these guys off because I don't have a military. And I'd rather befriend them. Now what? I'll just accept it because I'm trying to save that influence. It's 2 turns away and I'll be able to, Okay, got some more hostiles. It's fine. They're distance away. let's get that celebration closer so we can get some progress on these.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word.
All right. Money, food in all settlements, influence. I'll take the influence, honestly. It'll give me something to do with this without going entirely bankrupt. Ooh, excellent. Another free codex. Before I go to get the other one, I'm gonna first queue up masonry for walls. I'm gonna go for irrigation and bronze working. Okay, well, I'm second in culture, so... Third now in science. The Trunk Track's doing quite well for herself. I'm gonna be absolutely accosted by, these guys, it looks like. Yep. Excuse the whiplash. Okay, I could start on specialists. I'll start on that, actually. I'll get these guys a wee bit closer to friendly-ish territory before healing them. And... any resources to claim here? These are Empire resources, so they don't add to my total, but they are useful, so I'm going to try to get close to that, if I can. Oh, we got Xerxes! The other one. The not militant one, but the... Oh, he's probably the one who's giving, he's probably the one who's doing some crazy culture and science. So if one of his city-states is here, then the dude himself shouldn't be that far away. I'll just accept it for now. That was weird. Oh, excellent.
This is a good day to die.
I see. I'll go for expansionist. I need to be branching out, and that's a good way to do it. Especially with the settlement limit, yes please. Because, for anybody who's unaware, this is literally just a guideline. I can go over it if I want to, but my happiness right now would likely not be able to support that. What is this? Oh, clay. And that's one of the newer resources they added in one of the patches. What does that do? Does it do? Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Yep, there's Xerxes.
Aibakamerda hadati bumaish madeya. Asti haucha mana asti.
Yeah, I will actually be friendly with him to spot where he is. Way over here, actually. Interesting.
He was the first to construct a wall, 80 miles in length, which was to separate the Bab.
I see, okay. We'll go irrigation next. Yeah, we'll get this queued up, then we'll go for the mastery for currency, and then we'll go for the wheel. We're about 25% through the age. Half an hour into stream. moving along quite fast. Granted, I should be putting more thought into these turns, honestly. I'm probably playing this really wrong. Despite putting in over 100 hours and doing quite well for myself usually, I'm not as, well off as I'd hope. Okay, so nobody I know is ranked, but somebody, which means somebody in the distant lands has already, or is the one making all these milestones. So what I should be prioritizing here is, thankfully right now I have a good relationship, or at least a decent relationship, with most people. Lafayette likes me, so war doesn't seem too likely at the moment, but I should prioritize a stronger military. I am going to maybe make a mistake here. I'm going to convert this to a city. I don't have a lot of gold to use, but I am going to start working on some stuff here. Just to get that going. I'll also get some guys working down here, going down here. It'll take a minute, but just make this new area productive and get some buildings done, because my capital right now is hardcore prioritizing wonders. I don't really need that right now, so culture is gonna be my way to go. Take you guys the long way. That would be such a kick in the teeth. That's gonna be a kick in the teeth. But if I got close enough to aggro right as I'm about to befriend them, like we're 5 turns away.
The king's cup was placed on a tumulus.
Okay. I'm gonna go for Code of Law next so I can get my so we can get merchants. Okay, that's actually very good. Yeah, that's very good. Because a lot of my... I prioritized resources hardcore. I just healed these guys. This scout was just able to... I was confident if I'm able to move that thing. What's been bothering... Have they been harassing these guys? Have they been fighting Trunk Track? Something's been hitting them pretty hard. Oh, are they doing something about these guys now? Excellent. I'm just gonna get these guys to explore. I'll heal when I get a chance. And they got first.
The essence of all beings is the earth.
Great steal. 6 turns until that wraps up. I bet you guys to go this way. Nope. I'll accept it. Finally. maybe... I'll go for extra science, because... I want to catch up. Good Lanta. Okay. Why are these guys constantly in these trees? I'm gonna get hit. Maybe, yep. But I can grow my city. Okay, that helped a lot. Let's go, specialists. I'll support the cultural exchange. We could use it. Okay. I'm gonna go urban center so I can put a library here at some point. I don't have enough money for it yet, but when I get more comfortable, I can put one here too to help with the codices, because they will eventually. Sure. I don't think anybody's at war yet, so win for me. Okay, I can start also, some walls. Start there too. And then I'll also get a market going. There. And I'll work on a new settler here too, why not? Oh, yes please. Alright. Visual there.
From this day forward, your pronouncement shall be unchangeable. To raise or bring low, these shall be in your hand. From this day forward, your pronouncement shall be unchangeable. To raise or bring low, these shall be in your hand. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. He heard these horrors and his spirit stirred, and...
I think... Yeah, okay, I gotta get rid of those. I want to reconfigure the monument. There we go. I'll buy a merchant. Go back for engineer 2. Discipline for sure. Merchant out there. Scouts are cheap. I'll buy another one. Got a lot of these, so I will support this one. Got a lot of influence now. We're doing quite good on that. Oh, that's right. I get a free one, don't I? So then I will. Go there. Now what? I'm pretty good, thanks. How about yourself? I'm just playing some Civ. Whoops. These guys back out to where I lost contact with the previous folks.
Do nothing which is of no use.
That's good. Okay, yeah. Heh, 69. Alright, I'm gonna get this going. I'm gonna prioritize that next. Honestly, I'm going to prioritize this over Bursa, honestly. Actually, I've already gotten started on Bursa. I'll finish that first. Here's hoping nobody beats me to it. But thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate an active chat. Oops. Making some good progress there, at least. Which puts me just above Confucius. Yeah, as I figured, he's going to be an absolute demon with science, but... Actually... Oh, I'm in the lead with science now, let's go! I'm in the lead with everything, let's go! Lafayette has to be beat influence, what? Good lord! Plus 1 gold. No science. The only... Okay, I'm not happy. I need to get some happiness stuff. I think I got like a really weird start with like this wintry area. And...
When I was young, I thought that money was the most important.
Not putting as much emphasis on the, on happiness stuff as maybe I should. Okay. Wheel next. Okay, this continent is still largely unexplored. There should still be some, like, camps and stuff left. Okay, good. Another economic point. I like how they added in noises, audio cues that reflect the attributes. I don't know, it's just such a nice little touch. Now I have expansionist and economic one. I thought I had another one too, but I guess not. My next step for you. Okay, ways to go. That's okay. Getting somewhere culturally. Nobody has a point here yet. I'm kind of thinking we'll likely end up at war either with Confucius or or Xerxes. I swear. Okay, nothing I was working on. New continent, Oceania. What continents do we have currently? Oh, right, because we're on huge maps, we got a lot more of them now. I wonder if that's going to play into the culture, modern stuff. Okay, he's got his science back. He must have taken a narrative choice or something that nuked his science
Even
game.
a great carpenter does not abandon his string.
I want to go for the mastery on this one too, just for the codex. Oh. Okay. First war of the game. I'm gonna actually cool it on the specialist for right now because my happiness is not doing the greatest. I'm finally in double digits. Yeah, I'm gonna try to build a buffer first before going further in depth with specialist. That was a mistake. Why did I do that? That was a terrible mistake. Why did... Okay. I didn't get hurt, thankfully. Oh, wait, why are you friendly with me? Oh. Interesting. Let's see. I will actually leave one of you over here as a guard. I'm gonna upgrade you.
The things the worshipper gives to his gods are not the food he places on the altar, or the blood in his veins. It is his thought. Even a great carpenter.
I see. It's these bleeding... Ugh. Okay, I might need to build an army just to march down here and get rid of this mess. I don't know where these guys are, but they are... Like, they're freaking, like, forest people. Every time I get up in this area, they come out the woodwork and just to harass my scouts. I'll go for the next tier of masonry. Just because. Okay, I finished my Mississippi and stuff. I'll queue up for entertainment, for settlement limit, and I do believe that the mastery... There's no mastery. What was I on about? All seems nice, so could benefit from it. Oh, that's right. I don't know where you are, Lafayette. Now I do. Oh wait, we're already online, so I can walk through your territory anyway. Let's get you guys to sit and heal for a little bit. I'll make a new scout as a precaution because I will end up what got built. Okay, hanging gardens. I will get you guys back up here.
He was the first to construct a wall, 80 miles in...
Okay, Petra got yoinked. What's your agenda again? Oh. I guess I'll probably be chill with him for a while. Another codex. So when I finally get another library... Actually, why wait? My GPT is pretty good, so. I do have one queued up for you, right? Okay, so once the once that mess is done. Library, that'll be next. I'll reprioritize this to be walls, library, and then the mound. Because I do need libraries. Engineering, I believe, has codices in its mastery. Yes, it does. It has this navigation. I kind of forgot about that. I'll go for engineering though first, and then mathematics. I am tearing through the tech tree. We're like, this is a decent just here on YouTube. I once upon a time did Twitch, like back when I was first starting out YouTube. I had a Twitch channel, like I was active there from like 2016, 2017, but it's kind of stopped. YouTube has really been my home for most of my content. So I just decided to kind of keep everything centralized. Makes things easier. I know nowadays there's... I know there are so many people right now who, do a lot of multi-streaming and multitasking for their content creation, and I respect the hustle, but for me it just sounds exhausting. Because if you look on my channel, it'll come as absolutely then, from what I'm about to say, will be like no surprise when I say that I have not been active as often as I should here on YouTube. I stream a decent bit, but I have not been as active in making videos in a while, which is a regret of mine, which I'm hoping to remedy here in the coming weeks, but... Now what happened? Oh, nice. But I intend to, again, get back into a more steady flow of content creation, but I'm not there yet. But it's been an interesting journey kind of getting back into trying to do content, whether it be videos or streams, because it's been such a long time since I've done it that I'm trying to get my voice back.
Remain less interested in you.
It's been easier to stream in stages. Also, I'm sorry if anybody wanted to hear the oh, thanks, dude. Apologies if anybody wanted to hear the yapping, the designated yapping of the science technologies and such. But I'm just trying to concentrate. I'm actually just gonna hold it there so I can finish my thought before anything else happens. A lot of the streams I do are with friends, so it's easier to have commentary because it's not really full stream commentary. It's that, but more so conversation with friends and call. I'm trying to do more solo streams too, so I can get my voice back, not just for, you know, streams, but just in terms of just making content again, because I don't know if anybody else here is trying their hand at this content creation thing, but just as somebody who's been at this for almost 9 years now, if you take a lot of breaks, and one of my biggest regrets as a YouTuber has been a lot of hiatuses, it is a mistake. Word from the wise, communicate better, be an effective communicator, because unannounced hiatuses will be the bane of your existence and the bane of your subscribers' existence. I'm trying to work on that. That is something that I'm trying to get better at doing. Don't be me in that regard of making those mistakes. But if you do happen to take a lot of breaks, one thing that is very difficult to do is to get back into having the like YouTuber style conversations to sit down and actually make a video. My problem right now is I have a million ideas flying through my head all the time for videos, for things I want to talk about, so on and so forth. But the issue becomes sitting down and putting those ideas back into practice, because I haven't been at it for so long that I've lost my, so to speak, YouTuber voice. So it is more difficult to just jump right back into where I left off. What I'm trying to do now is to ease myself back into it, to get better at getting back into content creation and finding my voice again for this sort of thing. And I think that solo streams are a good way to, well, do that. Anyway, enough of me yapping. Let's see what wonder
There are to be
happens.
seen at this day certain ruins of the city walls.
I think that quote should have been longer, to be honest. This feels kind of awkward now, having that one little line as being sitting like, let's watch this again.
There are to be seen at this day certain ruins of the city walls.
Because the animation is so much longer than the quote, so it's just like, here's this quote. Pretty sure the music would help, but I have my music practically muted because it's so loud. But I get free walls around things, which is nice. Is my happiness? Okay. I'm still gonna work on the buffer first. Oh, there is still a thing up here. Excellent.
Perfection is achieved.
I keep getting jump scared by these things. Oh, that's not great. You know what? You guys have been harassing me so long. I think I'm gonna befriend you. It's gonna take a hot minute, but that's okay. Oh, that's not great. Up I go. Okay, a lot just happened. Yeah, I'm not safely getting that. I'm just gonna accept this one because my influence game's a little weaker. And Trunk Track Science has just skyrocketed. But that ought to help. Okay. I'm gonna get bombarded for sure. Yep. Oh. Sure. I'm fine with this.
Einastai bumais madin tubasanti? Haradi.
I mean, I think I win this fight by default. I have a gun. Like, just shoot him. We are centuries before firearms will be invented. So, like, I think I have a pretty clear advantage. That is gonna probably drag him into this. Oh, sorry, dude. They usually don't leave alliances, but we'll see what happens. I'll get my commander down here, and I'll make another spearman. How much is this? What up? Okay, in cities, okay. So that's not just having an altar is not going to contribute to the production. I will do that just to get the huge economic boon. Am I doing on the economic side? Okay. 2 more to go. Probably him, right? Yeah. I could really use another celebration. That's probably not gonna happen. We'll see what happens. Yeah, excellent. I hope they are not as far along. If they are, that's going to be a huge problem. I'm going to get you guys actually to wait here for a minute or so. Heal. Actually, they're in the way, so I'll move you there. And I'll make another, I'll make a ballista to help. Alright, we're gonna get these guys going down there. I'm going for Parsa first. That might be a mistake, but I'm gonna shoot for it first. Because if I can't scooch by and get Gate of All Nations, then I need to do the next best thing and steal it. Because right now my cities are a little too occupied with building wonders to be building an army, which is a problem. 11 turns for this. My economy is pretty good. I can afford to splurge another settler. It's too far away for me. I think I will. I'll set up here. This is Empire resource, but this is bonus, so I can get that, and hopefully maybe can expand down here and get this too. I do wish we'd like stick around down here for a wee bit longer before jumping up to the other guys.
There is geometry in the...
Oh, Lord, I think... I think it was this one. I might have just botched that. We'll find out when the story continues. That is one of my favorite systems that they added with this game, though. I do really like the narrative choices. I do think that is a really fun addition and makes each playthrough feel unique. I knew it. Freaking knew that was gonna get yoinked, but they'll steal it back. With any luck. Yikes, okay.
All the world's a stage.
I wish that would have put the ballista on the guy instead of where it did. Whatever. Fine, we'll make it work. Military from you. Alright. I'm gonna buy another burning arrow. That'll help. That's a problem. freaking problem. I'm gonna retreat that. It might honestly just be easier just to walk it down here. Because the continent continues over here. I do really like the better generation. Yeah, he has free war support now. Because he has the Gate of All Nations, and I don't. I'm retreating this. We're gonna wait for reinforcements to get here.
There is geometry in the humming.
Doing quite good. What am I doing? These can be prioritized later. I'll keep the settlers where they are because of where they are in the list. I need an army. So now I'm sitting on codex that I can't use. Oh, excellent. You finally have their guys doing something. Or just holding the quarter. Are you still at war, or did you give that up? They made peace. I'm getting something out of this.
And here he lay, older than the hill he rested on.
I do like the wonder construction animations in this game. I think 6 had it slightly better with like each individual brick being placed. But I do think these are pretty cool, especially with like the celebration
And here he
animations at
lay,
the end. I think 6 had those
older
too,
than
but
the hill he rested on.
I like him here too. Besides, I also like how just detailed these are. 7 is definitely, in my opinion, the best looking graphically. I like the nation borders in this too, and how also all the structures, one, fits the civilization you're playing, but still have a sense of uniformity as well. But also, the uniform, you can still tell what they are. Like, the library here has like more thatch and stuff, and because of the Mississippians. But at the same time, they are also it's still this shape, so I can still identify this as a library, even though it's Han Chinese. But also like how they're color coded too, to your civilization or to your leader's order color. So everything here is blue because Harriet Tubman's thing is blue. It's a fight too, and so forth.
An eye for an eye.
Oh, that's most of my thing, isn't it? Yeesh. Okay. It's like, I don't know how many of y'all have stuck with Civ 7 since it came out, or if you've played, if you've watched videos, or if this is your first time ever seeing the game, but this is one of the new huge continent maps. They finally added in large and huge continent sizes, or world sizes, and continents plus. They finally, or I say finally, it was an update like a while ago. They changed up map generation too, so the most recent one added in new map sizes, in quotes new. Previous updates have fixed how maps generate to make them more dynamic, realistic, and interesting. So I do think this has the classic like charm of a Civ map, continent map, which is how unique it looks, and I think it looks really cool, especially with like the navigable rivers being one of the new features with the game, and I really enjoy that. Okay, well, that's a problem. We're gonna retreat these guys back up here to deal with that mess. Ain't no way I'm allowing that to happen. It's entirely undefended too, which is great. My city-state's also going to try to help. Any other resources to climb up this way? No, but I can try to expand towards the Jade. This might be too easy. They don't have military here. Yet.
Perfection is achieved. No.
Yes, please. I will definitely take some more trade routes. We'll get started on that too, because I do have decent naval or water capabilities here. Yeah, there's a treasure trove of resources up there. We'll get on that. It's not the most ideal place for settlement, but it will do. I am not very happy. It's the war weariness. When that ends, my happiness will likely come back. Oh, China has really expanded up here. Do a local festival. See if you guys are feeling merry. I can take that too. Well, actually, I'm about to set up a new city, so that's gonna go over my
Che.
limit. So
نورم يا تمام آباردهی.
she's not gonna like how our borders are touching, but that should be okay in the long run. Now that we're kind of like all peacetime, I'm kind of considering doing the. I'll do leadership. Yeah, my happiness is much better now that I've gotten out of that rut. Out of that war. Okay, now I'm in second with a lot of things now. Third in culture now. Everyone else is just boomed. See if I can yoink some stuff from Xerxes now we hate each other, and I don't really have any fear of them, or of losing my reputation with them. The thing I also like is how each unit has a unique-ish repair or heal animation. Like with the ballista here. Oh, cool. And with other siege units, they will pull out repair tools and start fixing it back up again. When either fixing or stationed behind fortifications, commanders will be at a war table. I love the small details they put into animating the units. Get some more happiness going, especially after all that. Let's get them down here. Although now I don't feel as bad about doing this. Because, oh my gosh, yeah, my economy is doing fan-friggin-tastic. Oh. Great. Well, military's still important, so I'll keep the ballista going. Or I'll cancel the chariots. Get that started here. Another wall. Let's finally get some infrastructure in my bleeding capital. I've got a couple galleys just to have them here too. Blacksmith would be good. Up here as well. Alright, I'll just leave that be as it produces things. And yeah, that should be okay for right now.
Those who delight to attack and to display their valor and fealty should be formed. Ships at a distance have every man's wish on.
One thing that also is nice for for wonders that are further along in the tech tree, it tells you if they've already been built. So that way you don't get confused why you can't build something. Get you up here to increase this. I'll go for Jim for that purpose. I am 1 away. And 6 away for resources. Oh snap, I should be making more trade routes. Okay, I can't do anything with you yet. That's okay. I can be getting more resources because I have plenty of spaces available, I believe. Yeah, I do. Got lots of spaces available. Good lord. Okay, yes. Absolutely yes. But now I have completed the Great Library.
Ships at a distance have.
But we are also now 1% away from the first crisis. Which is either going to be Plague or Hostile Independent Powers, because I got rid of the frickin' loyalty one because I don't want to annoys me. 2 more away from this one. I believe. Yep. And you're just gonna chill there for now. Mosey, your Omni Commander. I'll also make... I'll get started on that. I can probably take a chill pill on this Spearman for right now. I will produce another one of them. Get another one of these guys. What are you up here? Plague. Okay, I do actually really like the Plague Crisis. That's one of the reasons why I kept it. It's really cool. It actually spreads through like trade routes and roads and such. You can trace where it's coming from. So, and the crisis policies aren't too bad. I only have 2 altars, so that's not going to hurt me that much. I have a lot of science buildings, so that would sting. I should have gone this way so we can get the salt in there. Oh well. I'm decently happy, so... Or, let's say decent, I'm pretty happy, so I'll just get more specialists going. But I will need to keep
The truly brave.
tabs on other cities and settlements around the map. But okay, yep. Already. Okay, so I'm about to have a trade route going there. That's not going to be great. I'm going to get the plague, but I'm also going to get closer to where I need to be. I think I'm now 1 away. Yep. More transmission. Ooh. Oh snap, my yields for science are actually insane. My GPT is
The
great.
truly brave never boast.
I'm still pretty happy, so I can probably sacrifice a wee bit more for that. Watch this. It's exactly what I wanted to see.
After the assembly gathered, the
I can always use influence. One more growth until I can get this in my territory, hopefully.
He heard these horrors and his...
Someone's infected. Yep, because we're close. So... this is going to make things even weirder. I'm going to need to move these guys out of town for the moment. Because any units for just a quick tutorial on how plague mechanics work. Any units that are stationed inside a settlement that is infected will take damage and eventually die if left alone. So it's best if you catch it in time to move whatever you have in an infected settlement out to spare it. I will also likely start getting, I'm not sure if it's just for cities or if it's for any settlements, towns included, but migrants might start popping up as the plague ravages stuff, which comes as a double-edged sword, as it means that like things are kind of bad, but I can then use those migrants once the plague leaves the city. I can send them back into the settlement tile itself, and then use those to improve anything around it. Oh darn! Oh well. I didn't make her.
The river there is like our veins. The veins of the world.
Natural wonder sooner. I like the music for this, but it's very quiet because I turned that down. It's likely a little bit more land down here. Oh snap, camels, but those are like 2 centuries away, so.
While stands the Colosseum,
Oh no, plague's
Rome
here too.
shall stand. When falls the Colosseum, Rome shall fall. And when Rome falls, with it shall fall the world.
You just hear loud coughing in the background. Let's cheer while the bloody city burns. It's in unrest. I'm gonna move these guys out to avoid the plague. That's gonna just damage a bunch of stuff, and for a few turns, things are gonna be really bad here. And as things continue to take damage, yeah, if improved resource tiles take damage. Oh, yep, here's my migrant. Then I lose the resource until I can fix it, which won't be for a while longer. Okay, very importantly, did that get the salt of the Empire? Yes, it did. 10 turns until I get that last time. Right now, my game is just going to be really just kind of chill until the plague blows over.
Iron made this promise.
Yeah, future tech also speeds up the age, so despite everything, I've managed to pull things back around quite a significant bit. I'm really happy with how this age has turned out. Okay, now that the plague is gone, I can... Oh, I don't even have to be in the tile itself. I can just be wherever. I'm gonna put it up there to get closer to that iron. Alright. And Alabama is sick. Wonderful. I'm aware. I wouldn't be happy either if the bleeding plague was knocking on my door. Actually, don't think I need to be queuing these anymore. Oh, good Lanta, okay. I'm just gonna get that there. Alright, there's a resource. Nope. I was like, why is the thing so small? I'm gonna use this boat to do some scouting, so maybe exploration will be a wee bit easier when that gets started up. If I can find some, even like some other coastal tiles out in the, what looks to be like deep ocean, then that will put me right along for hopefully finding some distant lands stuff next age. I don't really need this to be really super specific. There's a lot of okay. I got a lot of here. Woodcutters. So, mining town. Get some stuff out of that. It's open ocean. This is coastal, so that could kind of go down somewhere. 2 turns, so I can get that salt.
God, with such splendid irony, granted me books and night.
Okay, yeah. I'll just queue that. And there we go. That is Silk Road's completed. Alright, now plagues will grow worse. At this point, that's okay. Okay, it goes up. Okay, so there might still be something out here after all. It also, at the very least, gives me more of a buffer. What's sick? Let's see. Oh. That is horrible. We got both plague and a bloody squall line moving through. Okay, not seeing anything out here. This is open ocean, so can't travel there. I'm gonna get you over there. local festival. Keep things happy. These dire times. I have any trade relations with you. I'll just throw that on there, because why not? I got a wild card. Okay. I'll take that. We take those. Yeah, I don't wonders anymore, so. Oh well. Actually, I am still working on culture stuff, so having that could be beneficial. Because I do have a lot of specialists. Oh. That came out of nowhere. I'll accept this.
Usted, serpiente destructora, no devorará mi patria para satisfacer su rabioso veneno.
Again, just shoot him. I can either reconcile after it's over, or wait until next stage to figure things out. So see, that's 31 turns to get over there. Whatever. I'm not sure if this... Oh, shoot. Okay. Run away, guys. Are you guys allied? Nope, you're kind of chill with these guys and everyone else hates you.
An army is a miniature of the society which produces it.
Playtime again. That's fine. That's honestly fine. Let's get military going again. Still don't have these cities holding up. I don't have a lot of walls. Hit him with a couple of sanctions and military and some espionage. You know what? It is the worst place for one, but let's make this a resort. We are 10% left in the age. Sure. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll do... We got that, Why are you up here? I will make this one a fort town. Got less than 10% left of the age. What's my play here? I'm gonna shoot for whatever this city is. Looks like Confucius is already on it. See what happens. Oh yeah, I should probably name my army commanders. We don't really know too much about like Mississippian leadership. I don't believe. I know that a lot of those, fair few, say more modern, in quotes. No, they are still still modern. Indigenous tribes have some heritage back to the Mississippians. But it feels a little weird, specifically referring to, I don't even like use like a wrong name or something. Hold up. What the heck did I just do? Okay, that was weird. Do a quick googly search. See if we have any names, because again, we know a decent bit about them, but I don't know if, because they don't have a traditional, they didn't have like a traditional like language, so to speak. Yeah, they didn't have writing or anything of that, or at least like writing that we'd understand it, so no traditional forms of writing, no written records. Which means that they likely didn't record their leadership, so yeah, a lot of tribes do owe heritage back to this period, but yeah, I'm not finding any sort of names. Trying to do some like crunch research here, folks. I'm sorry. See if perchance if there's anybody that could be used as a leader. I might just see if I could find some leadership from some of the tribes that we do know. Alright, I've gotten somewhere. So I've named the level 2 army commander Tishomingo, hope I pronounced that correctly, who was a Chickasaw chief, and
Harriet Tubman Pashamitaha.
I'm hoping that pronounced it somewhere correctly. I don't want to be like insensitive or anything, but I also want to be accurate. Pushmataha, who was a Choctaw chief. Because I can't find Mississippian leaders directly. Good way or bad way? Bad way. What does she not like about me? Oh.
Skill is handed down.
Let's see what we can do here. Oh. Sure. I did all that work to get down here. Where did... Oh. To get them down here, now all that's gonna be for nothing. I built up a massive military for nothing. Whatever. I secured my advantage. Ending the age, I have secured my my station. I can be at peace with that. Even if I didn't get to actually like fight. But one thing I am gonna do, okay, I can't really do anything about that now, sorry, but I can reconcile. Or at least try to. Mass upgrade. Fortify. Nope, I guess we're fine after all.
Stai bumais madin tu basanti? Haradi.
Let's get on an equal footing here, Xerxes. these give settlement limits? Oh boy, okay. Any wonders here? The age is not going to last this long. Oh, excellent. I know Parsa. Parsa has the plague. Homa has the plague. I'm also aware. Oh, the scout's cool. No matter who attacks it. And the H is over. Well, I'm also probably cooked here too, because that guy... I am absolute jump scare of everything, eh?
Crops, metals, the riches of the forests and plains. These were the tribute given to the Mississippians.
The music also probably would have been more, you know, had I had it on. But that is a pretty. We played a pretty solid Antiquity. If I had a, I was one away from getting a triple legacy thing. So I was one away from Pax Imperatoria. But again, I have successfully asserted my dominance in the other spheres, so can't complain too much. Oh, neat. Alright. We've been going for like 2 hours. It's almost 2 in the morning, at least my time. So what we're going to do is have the game crash. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, we're gonna relaunch the game now. That was bizarre. I'm gonna really hope autosave kicked in there because I didn't save once during that entire playthrough. Oh no. Oh, turning the music down even impacts the opening, like, cinematics. Okay. Okay, there was an autosave that saved about... Okay, 143, it's been about 2 minutes, so... We should be okay.
A new vision of the world rises from the mounds of Cahokia. The children of Redhorn and the Earthmaker shape the land as they see fit, building mountains out of plains and cities out of the wilderness. Arrow brings light to the darkness. The Mississippians bring new...
Yeah, I just up right here. Good lord. Notification overload.
Crops.
Crops. Let's not crash again, please. Thank you. Okay, another thing I could have turned off, but I didn't, was requirements. I could have turned off the requirements to unlock certain civs. I didn't do that, so I got a decent selection here. Before I decide, does anybody in chat, if anybody's in chat, does anybody have any votes on what civ I should select for Exploration Age? I don't know if it like means anything, but the civs I do have experience with are the Normans, Songhai, and Shawnee. I have not played... No, I have played... Oh, and the Chola. I've played Chola. I've not done Hawaii, Inca, Ming. I've also done Majapahit, Spain, Bulgaria, and the Abbasid, but I can't play as them. Or Majapahit. This game pronounces it as Majapahit, but some folks call it Majapahit. before I decide, does anybody have any votes? Out of the options I do have, Songhai, Shawnee, Chola, Hawaii, Inca, Ming, or the Normans. I'll give you folks 2 minutes. 2 minutes to vote. Ten seconds. And voting time is over. I think I'm between either the Inca or Shawnee. I think I'm going to do the Inca.
In the Stony Heights, the Inca create an empire where few others dare to tread. Guided by the condor's flight and the puma's track, they chart connections from peak to peak, building fortresses in the mountains. From these heights, decide whether to send down prosperity and wisdom, or a hail of sling stones.
Bloody heck. Alright. Oh. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Actually, I didn't have that many of these. No. That's great. Actually, that's kind of too good. prefer Kusa. Actually, no. That's a dumb one to take because I only had 2 cities to begin with. There we go. That looks better. Okay. That was almost very stupid. I think Chickasaw would have been a cooler capital, but oh well. Alright, so... Oh, I need to... do that. I'm going to... save. And I think this is what we're going to call it a stream, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been a very fun stream. We played a really... I think we played a really good Antiquity. I think it was a really good Antiquity Age. That went really well. But in any case, folks, I appreciate your time and for the spectacular viewership tonight. I've been seeing these numbers. We've been doing quite well for ourselves. So thank you for being a part, folks. I appreciate your time and energy. And I will see you guys in the next video or stream, whichever happens to come first. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you all next time. As always, Max the Beast is